Alright guys, Inferno here, and as you saw in the title, this video is going to be going over how strong Warren/Ren is in Arcane Odyssey. Now this isn't completely going to be like a power scaling type video, also just going to be going over some stuff we know about Ren from lore and like everything we know about him basically. So before we get in, hit that subscribe button if you're new, helps me out a lot, and let's get into it. Alright, so we first meet Ren in the Stepstones where we see him as just sitting there on the thing, and he basically asks you to investigate the order for him, and he introduces himself as Ren instead of Warren, which we learn his name is Warren later obviously, and honestly I still call him Ren because that's what like it shows about his player in the game, like, and it's just easier I guess, I don't know, whatever. So you guys go to the library together, you know, you investigate the order, blah blah blah, all that stuff happens. Later on, you meet him at Fort Talos when you go to find Beringer, who has the Cloud Curse, and is also from the Azula Empire that Ren's like from as well. Now up to this point, like, you don't really learn anything about him other than he's from the Azula Empire, I guess, but later on, when you go to Windrow Island, he like protects your crew while you go get an awakening, blah blah blah. But when he arrives, like, the main thing is that he arrives with like blue flames and he flew in, and that does imply that he has the Inferno curse. I think it was confirmed by Vatex and stuff like on the Discord and stuff, but yeah, he's basically got the, he has the Inferno curse essentially. It's not confirmed in game, but like it's obviously been confirmed outside the game, and it'll be probably confirmed in game when you see him next time. So, and the Inferno curse is one of the grand fire curses, which is like one of the strongest curses. So obviously he's pretty strong, right? So now we get into like exactly how strong he is. So after you come back from awakening, he does have some dialogue, right? Which I will show real quick. He talks about the Carax and Cimmeria treaty and how there's going to be war, stuff like that. And then he does go on to say, you know, Wotan and his sons are really strong, and they want to conquer more land, stuff like that. And says if you're dealing with Wotan and Carax, you should never expect victory because they're too strong, obviously. And he says Wotan and his sons would kill any of the players, or Iris or Morden. And it's not like these our player characters are that weak right now, right? Like, I mean, our player defeated King Calvus, Iris has lost magic, and Morden has a death curse, so they're not like super weak. But obviously these guys are like a league ahead, right? And then he says he's had disagreements with Wotan in the past, and never ends well for either of us. So they're pretty matched in strength by like what it says here. And then he says one of the most powerful people I've ever met, and his sons have the same strength and drive. So he's got like the Carax Empire is like 4 Warren level fighters, basically. I mean, I think Wotan is still a bit stronger than his sons, but like their sons are not that much further behind. They're all curse users as well, by the way. And then he does say if he was able to help directly, he could fight Wotan without repercussions, and he could make him call off the raid. Which does mean like he'd probably have an edge against Wotan, like in a fight, right? Probably able to beat him pretty badly, and you know, that sort of thing. And I guess this is still a bit feetless, right? Because we don't know how strong Wotan is either. But I will show you guys something. So Vatex said this on the Discord. I don't know when he said this, to be honest, but someone asked, according to lore, is King Admiral, the head of the Marines, Grand Navy, who's obviously very strong, stronger than Theos, who's from Arcane Odyssey and also very strong. I mean, I'm not really sure how to show you guys how strong they are, but I mean, Theos was a war phoenix, and he like beat up a lot of bad guys in Arcane Adventures, so he's pretty strong. Anyway, he says Theos is the greatest mage who ever lived. Yeah, so and would only lose to upper tier curse users like Cursebeard. Cursebeard is the guy who has like 3 curses. I'm not even sure if he's going to show up in Arcane Odyssey. Maybe he will. And then maybe he could beat Warren and Wotan Extreme Diff. This is talking about King Admiral, by the way. So King Admiral could beat Warren and Wotan Extreme Diff, which does also show that Warren and Wotan are like similar in terms of power. And then any other curse users he clears high diff or easier. So, I mean, Warren is, I mean, extreme death means like Warren is still pretty close to King Admiral, and I guess not too far from Theos as well. But I guess Cursed Spirit is and Theos are a level above, right? So yeah, again, it's not really showing, it's just kind of like telling. I guess we'll see in the story later on just how strong he is, but like these guys all in this image are all like Goku level characters, you know. If you put into like in-game terms, probably like level like 5,000 or something, so that's obviously fun. But yeah. Another quick thing I want to show, there's also Vaytek telling my top 10 favorite characters based on what's planned or currently written. So that's on screen. You can see all the characters there. Warren is number 5, and that obviously means he's a lot coming later on in the story, just to, you know, confirm that he's not gonna like be irrelevant later on. Because right now he hasn't done anything, so I don't see why he'd be in the top 10. The list is pretty interesting. Revan is there, that's Prince Revan, right? King Calvus' younger brother. So he's obviously going to have some stuff coming later on, which is going to be fire. Enazor is there as well, which is also pretty random, because he's like a deckhand, or whatever you call the thing. So I guess he'll have even more quests later on. I mean, yeah, there's other characters there. I mean, Theos is there, and he's probably not going to be in this game, so, you know, these characters are not all Odyssey characters, but, you know. Yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one.